should never discipline your child. And yes. And
another washer shocking statement.
yeah. And it also applies to the church. I've heard a lot of men, beat their chest. I discipline my children. I hear about churches, we discipline. But what I mean by that is this. In 2 Timothy, he says this: all scripture is inspired by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, for training in righteousness. If you're not willing to do these things, don't pound your chest and say that you discipline children or churches. We have a responsibility to dedicate our lives to teaching the scriptures, to reproving with the scriptures, to correcting with the scriptures, to training with the scriptures. And then that last part of discipline, that's the last part. And it is important and it is biblical, but like Tom said, it begins the moment someone comes to your church and you preach the gospel to them. Whenever I'm having to deal with contracts or negotiations and I have someone else with me and I'm trying to train them about how do you do these things, I always tell them, whatever you don't deal with up front will come back and bite you. So if you deal with souls, as some of our fathers in the faith, as Scripture commands, if you deal with souls that way, you'll have less discipline problems at the end. It's the same way with children. Don't say, I discipline. Okay, do you teach with the Scriptures? Do you rebuke the child with the Scriptures? Do you correct and encourage the child with the Scriptures and the church member? Do you train them in righteousness, in the means of grace? And then at the end, there's discipline.